Hello and welcome back to another episode of podcast Grow Together. I'm your host Mudassir Raza, and today we are going to talk about soft skills in the workplace with Ms. Samreen Noman Ansari. She's a well-known corporate trainer. She did Six Sigma Black Belt certification from SQI Singapore and produced fruitful results with its application within the bank. She is associated with different universities as a visiting faculty. Last but not the least, she is my teacher as well. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Mudassir, for calling me in. And I'm so happy to have some, my knowledge and skill sets developed over here on your podcast.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, first thing we want to know that about your journey. How would you become a trainer?
Actually, Mudassir, it's been a long story now. It's been more than 16 years to my career. Initially, I was a banker for like 5 years. I remained with a bank. And after that, I actually did my Six Sigma Black Belt, and which initiated that quality instinct within me and that training instinct within me. And I just wanted to change everything altogether towards qualitative aspect. And I entered into this arena of training and development. I started off with certain soft skills and quality trainings, and then I moved into the HR trainings and the business process reengineering. So it's been a long journey.
That's great, ma'am. Ma'am, before the COVID, we have a different modules of training. But last year, things has been changed. So, what's your opinion that is the online training sessions or the face-to-face? Which one has a more impact?
Mudassir, actually, to me, I've always enjoyed a face-to-face session because it has, people in front of you, or you're looking eye to eye to each other, and whatever you're teaching them or whatever you're telling them is going straight into their minds, because the trainer can get that from the eyes of the participants, And when you're in an online session, sometimes the videos are on, sometimes it's not, sometimes you don't know how much is the audience grabbing out of whatever the discussion you're doing. So it's difficult to ascertain, but at least we are doing something than nothing. So it's better.
Ma'am, if you discuss from the organization's perspective when they are looking for a fresh candidate, so they observe that they have candidates have a good technical skills, but they are lacking in the soft skills. So, how a young graduate can be equipped with their soft skills?
Actually, Mudassir, I would say that whenever you are going towards professionalism, whenever you're thinking to create a career, it's not just the technical skills that you're supposed to have, because the technical skills tell you how to do something, right? But actually, the soft skills, the technical skills are what to do, right? And the soft skills are actually telling you how to do it. So the proper way of doing something lies within your own interpersonal skill sets, the traits that you have, the social skills that you have to develop something out of the technical skills that you have gained knowledge about. Apne universities mein padha, you've actually gone through a lot of curriculum and literature and things like that. But how to actually implement that within an organizational setting is an important task, and that actually comes from or resonates from the soft skills aspect of your personality.
And then another point is that because people are lucky and they get a chance to work with a good organizations, but just because a few ones are lacking in the soft skills and they did not get a chance to work with the organizations. अब again उन्हें काम तो करना है, तो वो कैसे अपनी individual capacity में soft skills को build कर सकते हैं?
See, we're working within teams, right? We're not working alone. So when you're working with teams, you have number of people along with you. What happens is that when things turn wrong, when situations are not correct, we start blaming each other and we start becoming difficult in the situation, and complaining that maybe the people I'm working with are not correct, maybe the boss that I'm working with is not very cooperative, or maybe the organization I am working with has a very bad culture or a difficult situation to work with, and we leave the organization, or somewhat we're disgruntled with our situation. So the most important thing that we should do is we should start working upon ourselves. It's difficult to change others, isn't it, Mudassir? So it's better that we start changing ourselves. We start becoming part of the organization. Here, soft skills work a lot. Adaptability, your pursuance, your perseverance, your persuasions, and everything contributes towards your stay in the organization. You have come to the
Yeah,
organization because you've
yeah,
been appointed, right? But you stay in the organization,
yes.
you grow and develop because you have the pertinent soft skills to remain there. So you need to have that.
Ma'am, here's one more point. We discussed from the organization perspective, from the employee perspective.
Yeah.
But if you're going to start your own business, you're going to do your start any startup.
Mhm.
So in that, you also require a soft skills.
Obviously, yes. You're going to have your own startup that needs a lot of soft skills. Like you have to have a lot of people in your organization. You are going to buy in resources. You're going to have so many people that you're going to talk to, right? Professionally. So if you do not have that adaptability, if you do not have that communication skills or maybe work ethics or the leadership skills, you're missing out. Then it's going to be very difficult for you to start up anything, to get into any business because you're now coming across with a lot of stakeholders. You're coming up with the suppliers, the customers, the beneficiaries, or the people who are
Yes.
connected to your business. So you need to have a lot of soft skills, right?
I think that soft skills, ma'am, you highlight the word communication
Yeah.
skills, and it's very important. Again, if you want to do your business and you want to sell something,
Yeah.
you require the negotiation skills. So in that, how can we inculcate communication skills in our curriculum as in our college or university or schools?
Communication skills are actually there in our curriculum, right? I mean, it's already been taught in our MBAs and BBAs. We are having communication subject, but if you say that in the correct way, if its implementation
Yeah.
is being inculcated in the universities, then that's going to help a lot in the startup for our fresh graduates. Because they have to see that just delivering your lecture is not important. The important thing is that if you get the proper response, right? तो अगर आपने कोई काम किया है और आप एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो कि the response has to be this way, so if the response is not like that, it's a failure. It's not a success of the message. So communication is the most important weapon in a business or any jobs, any profession if you are talking about.
Ma'am, if you just want to highlight any 4 to 5 main soft skills which हर किसी employee के अंदर होनी चाहिए या जो उसको आगे बढ़ने में मदद करें.
The most important soft skill if you need to have if you're looking at professionally, because needless to say personal life में तो soft skills की requirement है because here you're talking with people, right? When you're talking about professional skill sets, then the first and the most important skill set I believe is the problem solving skill, right? Problem solving skill basically talks about how you initiate something, how you start observing something, how you create logical reasoning, how you do critical thinking, how you're doing brainstorming, and how you actually coming to a decision. So if you are able to brainstorm a lot, if you have logical reasoning, if you know how to negotiate with people, then that's the most important thing professionally, even if you are working somewhere with an organization or having your own business. So the first and the foremost skill set is problem solving. Number 2 is the communication skills. The most and the second most important skill that you need to have, so that you are able to either verbally or non-verbally communicate the ideas or your message to the right people, in the right possible way, so that you create a response. The third one is the social skill set. Actually, it is basically dealing with the emotional intelligence part. That you're emotionally intelligent, how to deal with people. The first thing in that is, what the person is thinking about. You are able to ascertain what the person in front of you is thinking. And then you make your message according to the person. And then obviously the response is going to be the same. So you have to be emotionally intelligent. And I think the fourth most important thing is your time management and leadership skills. If you're accurate and exact and on time and disciplined, then I believe that you can take care of any hurdle that is there in your path. So, and better leadership skills again keeps you motivated and lets you take decisions and be able to handle any situation that is there in front of you. So professionally speaking, these 4 are very important.
Yeah, and I have been observed that in our circle that people always come with the problems. But by your discussion, I realized that they have to put they must have the ability to solve those problems as well, rather than to put the problem in front of the manager.
Exactly. एक मुहावरा है बहुत पुराना मुदस्सिर कि मसाइल लेके अपनी बॉस के सामने ना जाएं,
जी
बल्कि हल लेकर पहुंचे कि सर इन 4-5 solutions में से what do you think which one is the best and fits more appropriately to the situation. So the person who would like to develop and grow in the organization always brings solutions on the table, not the problem. You know, complaints तो कोई भी कर सकता है, आसानी
Yes,
तो ये है
exactly.
कि आप जो है कोई हल लेकर पहुंचे.
जी अच्छा, एक और चीज हैरत होती है कि इन दिस सेंचुरी 2021 इन दिस ईयर 2021 स्टिल वी हैव अ प्रॉब्लम ऑफ टाइम मैनेजमेंट. हम प्रोक्रास्टिनेशन की तरफ जा रहे होते हैं, तो इसके लिए क्या सॉल्यूशंस अवेलेबल हैं जिसको रियलाइज किया जा सकता है?
Have you read the book Kill the Frog? Eat the Frog.
Not yet, man.
Eat the Frog is a
Not
book
yet.
written by a very good writer. उसमें उन्होंने कहा है कि टाइम मैनेजमेंट को किल करने का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट तरीका ये और सबसे बेहतरीन तरीका ये है कि ईट द अगलीस्ट ऑफ फ्रॉग फर्स्ट. हमारे काम को, हमारे टास्क को उन्होंने फ्रॉग का नाम दिया है, राइट? एक ऐसा मेंढक जो बहुत मतलब शक्ल से बुरा है, बदसूरत है, यानी कि वो टास्क जो सबसे डिफिकल्ट है, विच यू थिंक यू शुड डिले, कल कर लूंगा, परसों कर लूंगा, देयर इज सम हर्डल, लेट्स प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट. So rather than putting it on tomorrow or day after tomorrow, do it first. So if you're able to eat the ugliest frog first, then time management is done and you're able to cover up all your tasks on time.
अच्छा, इसके मुझे लगता है प्राइम प्रॉब्लम है हमारे साथ ये भी है कि हम लोग जब स्कूल में या कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी में जो बेसिक हमारे असाइनमेंट्स प्रोजेक्ट्स मिल रहे होते हैं, तो उसके अंदर भी हम लोग वेट करते हैं 11th आवर पे कंप्लीट करने का. और अगेन जब वही बच्चा पार्ट बनता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का, तो वहाँ पे उसको प्रॉब्लम ज्यादा फेस करनी पड़ रही होती है. तो अगर उसको अर्ली स्टेज पर ही काउंटर कर दिया जाए तो वो शायद इस लेवल पर प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट ना करे.
हाँ बिल्कुल, अगर हम रूटीन अपना सेट कर ले ना, जैसे सबसे इशू बड़ा ये है हमारा कि वी आर एक्चुअली नॉट प्रायोरिटाइजिंग आवर वर्क. Basically these days social media and the use of gadgets has made your work very much delayed. The reason being is that कि उसमें हम फिर उन entertainments में लग जाते हैं जो वक्ती तो हमें बहुत अच्छी लग रही होती हैं, but actually they are making our work delayed and we think that at a later point मैं ये कर लूँगा, मैं ये कर लूँगी, लेकिन होता ये नहीं है and we are missing out so many details. तो बस we have to routine ourselves and then we have to prioritize what's more important to us, right?
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. And last, if you want to give any message to the young and fresh graduates.
I believe young and fresh graduates को तो मैं ये कहूँगी, सबसे मेरा important area जो है वो यही है कि मैं youngsters को ये बताऊँ कि how to get into the professional careers and how to create, grow and develop. उसमें सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ ये है कि जो है ना उनको सॉफ्ट स्किल्स के ऊपर भी वर्क करना है, बट एट द सेम टाइम दे हैव टू सी दैट इफ दे आर fulfilling all the details, right? हम बहुत सारी चीज़ें नहीं करते हैं, जैसे हम अपना CV बनाते हैं तो हम उसके अंदर बहुत सारे important aspects छोड़ देते हैं. We are applying for so many organizations, we are constantly comparing, या तो इंटरव्यू की कॉल नहीं आती, और इंटरव्यू की कॉल आती है तो वो हम जो है वो एक फेलियर हो जाता है, they don't call us for to join, and the basic reason behind it is that we are not committed. We do not have conviction. अगर मैं बहुत convinced हूँ ना to do something, then I'll definitely do it. तो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट तो सेल्फ कन्विक्शन है जो हमारी यंग जनरेशन को चाहिए. They're very worried because of this COVID. I know everybody in this world is worried, not only in Pakistan. Obviously जो फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट्स बाहर आ रहे हैं उन्होंने तो दुनिया ही नहीं देखी और दुनिया बंद हो गई, तो बहुत बड़ा setback है. You and me, we understand that. Yes, that's true. It's a very big setback, but we have to live in the situation. You see, that is something has been given to us in our plate. We cannot refuse it.
Yes.
तो इसी में रहकर हमें बहुत ज़्यादा committed और motivated होने की ज़रूरत है. We have to be self-convinced, number 1, number 2, self-motivated. अभी कोई नहीं है जो सेल्फ हमें पैट द बैक करके बोलेगा कोई बात नहीं, ये जॉब नहीं मिल रही, दूसरी मिल जाएगी. वी हैव टू सेल्फ पैट आवरसेल्व्स. हमें अपने आप को खुद समझाना है. वी हैव टू गेट सेल्फ इंस्पायर्ड, हैव मेंटोर्स. कोई ना कोई ऐसा शख्स ढूंढें जो आपकी फील्ड से रिलेटेड हो और उससे कनेक्शन में रहें, उससे कंटिन्यूसली डिस्कस करते रहें. आई नो जॉब्स आर नॉट देयर इन द मार्केट राइट नाउ, बट गोइंग फॉरवर्ड इफ यू रिमेन कनेक्टेड, नेटवर्किंग की तरफ आप ध्यान देंगे तो आप जो है वो जल्दी पेनिट्रेट कर जाएंगे मार्केट के अंदर, बिकॉज यू आर गोइंग टू गेट टू नो अबाउट द जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज दैट आर देयर एंड यू आर इन कनेक्शन विद दोस पीपल, राइट? सो सेल्फ कन्विक्शन, सेल्फ मोटिवेशन, नेटवर्किंग, these 3 are very important for our young generations.
Again, thank you so much, ma'am. It's an honor for me to have you on my
Thank you,
show,
sir.
and I hope that you also enjoyed that show.
Thank you so much, Mudassir. I loved it. I really would love to be a part of it next time around as well.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much, ma'am. Allah
Thank you
Hafiz.
so much. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.